Good morning, everyone, to the India Promotion Week. We are starting with Woody Technologies. I'm very happy with that. Aurélien Brel, the co-founder and head of sales, is also with us. Let me just quickly introduce you the week. So there is planned tomorrow is a Flowworks presentation, which is about media asset management, production asset management. The day after, it's Capella Systems transcoding. Then we talk about playout and live ingest with Libero Systems. And of course, we also have from our partner company or sister company, Extreme Media and Extreme Group, we do then the kind of workflow discussion on Friday, so we close the week. I'm very happy that we have this trusted and valued partner, Rahul Commerce in India, where I personally really like to work with. I have a great experience and great business friendships, and also on the professional side, an amazing support for India. So Ravendra and the whole team, thank you very much for doing that with us and for your continuous support. So Woody Technologies, as quickly said, Aurélien will do the general introduction. We talk about file, live, and social ingest mainly, and all the world around that. Coming to that part, it's Woody Technologies, the company from France, which I think is going to be the market leader in all these topics very, very soon. So it's good that you're with us. As also said, Aurélien Preux, co-founder in global sales. My name is Tobias Schönherr. I'm working in business development and sales for Extreme Distribution and Extreme Group. So welcome, Aurélien. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me and for organizing this event with Rahul Commerce.
You're welcome. So now you're allowed to share your screen, I think.
So thank you again, everyone, for being with us today. I'm really happy to welcome our customers from India, and also thank you again to Tobias from Extreme Distribution and to the whole team of Rahul Commerce to support us in India and bring our product to the market. I am Aurélien Brel. I'm one of the founders of Woody Technologies and also head of sales at the moment. I will give you a quick overview of what we are doing at Woody Technologies and which products we have. And as this is called Indian Promo Week, of course, there will be some special offers that we will mention at the end of this presentation. We will not take too much of your time, just 25 minutes to give you the overview of what Woody is doing. And of course, we can then continue the conversation after that if you want a one-to-one demo or more information about the product. So just a very short introduction about Woody as a company. We are established since 2013, but we belong to the group Ascidet-Aldea, which has now 16 years of experience in the broadcast industry, providing a wide range of solutions and services to broadcasters and post-production companies. Our HQ is based in Paris, in France. Of course, a lot of people are working from home at the moment, as I am. But we also have an office in Los Angeles, in the US. And of course, we have sales partners in many countries. What we are doing at Woody is software. We are doing software, as Tobias mentioned before, for ingest and media processing mainly. So it means metadata handling, transcoding, and of course, integration with media asset management, with storage, central storage, and with editing software. So this is really our focus. And in terms of product line, we have now 4 products, Woody Intuit, which is our complete tool set for file-based ingest. We have Woody Ingest Live for the live recording of many sources and delivery to the central storage. Woody Social, which is a very innovative tool to work with content coming from the web and coming from social networks, very useful, especially for news. And Woody Outgest, which is the product that we dedicate to going out of the post-production world, from the post-production world to the playout, to the CMS, to the archive as well. So it's really the other way around, exporting content from the post-production environment. Of course, we have third-party integrations. We are a very open solution. You have APIs on all the solutions, and we are doing some custom developments based on the customer requests and customer needs. We are not working alone in the ecosystem. We are innovating with many vendors that you can see on this slide. Of course, technology partners such as media asset management vendors, storage vendors, cloud storage actors, and some others that you can see on this slide. Our customer base is now in 27 or 28 countries all over the world, from US to Australia, Europe to Middle East and Africa. And we are working mainly with broadcast companies, broadcasters, small broadcasters, big television networks, and also more and more post-production companies which want to streamline their ingest and transcoding workflows as well. So let's start with the first product that I will tease you today, Woody Intuit. Woody Intuit is not really one product, it's a family of solutions that we have to cover all the needs around file-based transcoding and ingest. It can be deployed in different variants that you can see here. We have Woody Intuit as an ingest workstation, the standalone, the traditional ingest workstation where you put your camera card, your hard drive, and you start an ingest to the central production system. We have a Woody Intuit server for the more enterprise solution that can combine also automated workflows with the manual workflows. So workflows triggered from watch folders, and it can be combined with Woody Intuit Essentials. So the client for the manual ingest in that case. Of course, Woody Intuit Server is a very powerful solution that can be scaled depending on the needs. You have a redundancy, centered configuration in this installation, which is very useful for wide ingest installations. And we have Woody Intuit Go, which is for remote ingest, a very trending topic at the moment. Woody Intuit Go is usable on laptops and smartphones for remote ingest from the field or from home, or also from a remote office if you are working remotely. So this is the all based on the same Woody Intuit core, which allows to prepare your ingest. So we have a very intuitive user interface here. You can have an overview on what it gives on a workstation or a laptop. You can preview your content. You can, of course, enrich your content with metadata. This is a very important aspect of Woody Intuit. And you can transfer this media, this metadata to the central production system with the transcoding happening in the background, depending on the rules that you've defined in the ingest profiles, because you can create as many ingest profiles as you need. As I mentioned before, Woody Intuit also exists on the smartphone as a smartphone app for remote ingest, so you can easily transfer the content that you've stored with your smartphone to the central production workflow with the metadata again that are expected by the administrator of the system. So Woody Intuit is really a global solution for file-based and remote ingest. It can be easily integrated with your existing systems, existing storage, existing production asset management, media asset management. We have a high rate of user adoption with Woody Intuit because we have built a very intuitive web-based user interface, which makes it very easy to use by anyone, even non-technical people. And you are a full control on the workflow, on the organization of your content. So there is no risk that your content is misnamed or misorganized in your central storage, which will save time of everyone, the users, the administrators, the media managers. Last thing to say, Woody Intuit is really fitting all budgets. We can start really small and we can scale really high. with the range of products of products in the family that we've seen before. A quick overview of the latest features that we've released in Moody Intuit. We have the new integration with Google Drive and Google Cloud that is coming in the next release. Going to the cloud is a really high and important topic for us in Moody Intuit and in the other products, of course. We already had integration with AWS and with Azure, and now we are completing that with the Google integration. We have growing file watch folders. We have new MAM integration with Grass Valley Stratus integration that we've released in 3.3.6. We have also released a brand new API, allowing third parties to integrate very easily, and some other improvements that we have added to the product. And there is a lot to come also in 2021. So stay tuned with our newsletters, because there are some really exciting features that will also be available next year. The second product I want to quickly tell you about is Woody Social. Woody Social is a very innovative solutions that we built for news makers, news producers, to work with content from the web and from the social networks. So Woody Social is allowing you two things. First thing is to search content across several social networks, because if you're an editorial user, you need to find the right content that will help you make the best story. So to do that, we have integrated a powerful search engine powered by our partner Nunkey. This search engine will allow you to search for the latest content that has been posted about a certain topic or from a certain location. So if you want to see what is trending now in New Delhi and what has been posted from this area in New Delhi, you can do it with Woody Social. You can get latest Twitter, VK, YouTube videos, and you can select the ones you want to use for your story. So location-based search is very important. Same you can combine with keywords. Latest content about COVID in this or this area. You can also do that with Woody Social. And finally, you can also follow a list of Twitter accounts. I don't know, the government members, the influencers, and you can see the latest content that they have posted on Twitter, and you can add this content to your selection. So this search tool is very powerful. Of course, once you have found the content, you also need to do something with it, and that's the second part of Woody Social. You can easily retrieve this content, get it transcoded and delivered to your central storage, so you can work with it in your Adobe Premiere Pro, Avid Media Composer editing software, or just broadcast it directly as it is. So Woody Social is really a full solution to standardize the workflow that you have of retrieving content from the web and from social networks. And thanks to what you can see on this slide on the right-hand side, the browser extension that we have for Google Chrome, you can even ingest from many other websites and many file sharing platforms such as Dropbox, Google Drive, a WeTransfer link, a link from Instagram. You can handle that directly in the Google Chrome extension for Woody Social that we have in Woody Social solution. So that's a very a complete tool that is helping editorial team, but also technical teams. And that is really bringing the control in this kind of workflows, which could be a bit messy sometimes for some of our customers. So with Woody Social, you have a complete control. You know who has ingested what at which time, and also all the metadata tracking is done. So all the metadata are preserved along the workflow and are stored in your target environment. So if you need to come back to the source content, you can do it very easily. Last thing to say, Woody Social is available as a cloud deployment or on-premises deployment. With cloud deployments, it really takes only minutes to get you started. So it's very easy to get you started with Woody Social. The third product I will mention today is Woody Ingest Live. Woody Ingest Live is the tool that we have designed to record any source, any live source, and make it available for editing in your central environment. So when we say any source, we mean only, of course, the SDI recording, the traditional SDI recording, but not just that. Woody Ingest Live is also able to record NDI sources, and a lot of web streaming protocols are also supported. Recording NDI and web streaming and web streams is really enabling a lot of workflows. NDI is, for example, very useful if you want to record Skype call or a Zoom meeting or a Microsoft Teams meeting. Web streaming protocols allows you to record any HLS RTMP stream from the web, including also YouTube Live and some other live sources. NDI again is allowing to do screen capture. So it means that with one solution, you can do the SDI recording, but also all the other sources that you have, and you don't need to convert that to SDI first and then record it, because the recording is native for all these sources. So very powerful tool to record any kind of source. Of course, as the other Woody products, Woody Ingest Live is integrating with all the production environments, storages, media management environments that you may have. And of course, as the other Woody products, it offers a web-based user interface for scheduling and for preparation of the ingest, control of the ingest. So in Woody Ingest Live, you have a web-based scheduler where you can do a crash recording, where you can schedule across different channels, even across different servers. If you have a high number of live recording channels, you can add the metadata that are expected to store properly and to name properly the recording that you are doing. You can schedule recurring events recording as well, if you like. So you have really a lot of possibilities, again, in a very intuitive and easy to use software and user interface that is just opening in the browser. So you can also operate that remotely. I do it a lot when I'm doing Woody Ingest Live tests and demos. So it's really a complete tool that will really simplify your life of ingesting live sources. And of course, it has many other features such as VTR control, dealing with multiple ingest profiles, sending notifications at the end of the recording, video router control. Now we can control SDI router to switch the input that is coming in your video server. So if you want to know more again about Woody Ingest Live or the other solutions, just let us know and we'll be happy to tell you more. The last one for this short overview today, sorry, we have a small issue with the screen sharing, should be better now. So the last one I will present to you today is Woody Ingest that we've designed especially for Avid customers to transfer content from the post-production world to the archive or to the playout or to the web CMS or social networks platform. So Woody Ingest is really handling all the transfer of media and metadata from the post-production world to the outside world, to the external world. And of course, on the way, it is transcoding the content to make it available for the web as you need it, and to put it in the right format for the publishing or for the playout if you are going to a playout server. As all the other Woody products, Woody Ingest can not only send content locally, but send content remotely. We integrate with a lot of transfer, acceleration protocols, cloud storages. So as all the Woody products, it's not just to keep your content on the same location, on the same premises, but you are also able to transfer your content from your premises to cloud, from your premises to other premises. We are really good for all these workflows, side-to-side workflows. So please ask us if you have any challenge about transferring files from A to B. We can definitely help. That's a quick overview of the user interface of Woody Ingest. So of course, the customer benefits are one solution for the extraction, the transcoding, the delivery, the multiple destinations and profiles that you can configure, and the smooth integration with the Avid ecosystem. Before I hand over again to Toby, I just want to tell you about an exciting project that we've just completed this year in Australia for Nine Network. I think that's a really relevant project to mention because it's really including everything we know and everything we do at Woody Technologies, and we are really proud to have been part of this complete renewal of the Nine Network infrastructure in Australia. In this project, we have deployed a lot of Woody Intuit server farms for news, for post-production, combined with Woody Intuit Essentials client for camera ingest, for watch folder ingest, for remote ingest as well, because we have Woody Intuit Go involved in this workflow. We have also deployed Woody Social in the cloud for this project, so content can be delivered from the cloud to the premises where it is ingested by Woody Intuit to handle the media and the metadata. We have included Woody Ingest Live. Nine Network already had a solution for the SDI ingest, but they didn't have any solution to record the web streams or the Skype interviews. So Woody Ingest Live is there deployed to complete the ecosystem of live recording servers and to record especially these NDI and web sources. And we also have Woody Ingest that has been deployed to transfer content from the main production site to the satellite production sites in different cities in Australia, and also to transfer content from the post-production environment to the web or to some partners outside of the company who need to access this content. So yeah, I'm really happy to mention this huge project that we've done in 2020 and that was successfully put on air just a few weeks ago. That's all for my part. Just wanted to give you this quick overview of everything we have at Woody. It's very exciting. And of course, if you want to know more, we will organize one-to-one sessions. And now, Tobias, should I announce the special offer or are you doing it?
Just one or two questions.
Yeah, of course.
Because with your user story, you highlighted the example of a big system, and you mentioned it before, I think with Woody Intuit, that with Woody Intuit, which is also for every product, you can have a single license, you can start very small,
Yes.
as well explained in the Nine Network story, in very massive, impressive news surroundings, for example. Just could you name one or two other smaller customers, or even it can be bigger customers, but they use it in a smaller facility as well?
Yeah, of course, it's really important to see that Woody can be just one workstation with a Woody Intuit standalone. That can start really small, really with really affordable budget, and we start like this with most of our customers. We start with this small. So we have a lot of small customers. For example, Mnet in Kenya, in Africa, or we have some medium system in Dubai with Bloomberg, Ashrak television. We have a lot of we have even big customers in France. We have France 24, 3 languages news network, but they decided, because this is what they need, to have 2 standalone Woody Intuit stations for camera ingest, because they didn't need more at the moment. So yes, we can really start small. For Woody Ingest Live, it's exactly the same. Here, Nine Network has a big Woody setup, but they are using only one virtual machine running Woody Ingest Live for the Skype recording. So this part is really small in the ecosystem and does not require any additional Woody part to work. So all the products can work individually and in a small setup, yes.
Very nice, thank you. And one more point as well on the licensing part. So obviously, for example, Woody Social and the Woody Intuit Go, as well as Go Mobile, is subscription only. But
Yeah.
for the other licenses, you're a bit more flexible.
Yes, we are very flexible with the licensing. We can provide a permanent license plus support contract, or we can provide a long-term or sometimes short-term rental subscription for all the products.
And also important to mention, I think, is that with, for example, the Woody Intuit Go license as well as the social license, we speak about concurrent users and not named users, which is also a big advantage to other systems, which limit that only to named users, which makes it quite
Yeah,
interesting.
definitely. We know that the customers are expecting floating licenses. So yeah, we are following the move, and we are providing floating licenses based on concurrent users for Woody Intuit Go and Woody Social.
And also from my part, I would like to challenge you to contact the Rahul Commerce team or the Extreme team, and of course the Woody team, for any questions. Someone will be able to answer it, and normally we are quite quick about that. Maybe sometimes with India we have a bit of time difference delay, but challenge us, please. I'm looking forward to that. I'm very happy for this India Promotion Week, as normally we would have been on trade shows and had other contacts. However, I think it's a great opportunity to also look into products in a more speed way and then to connect a bit later. So I'd also be super happy, Aurélien, to hand over to you to also present the ideas that we have about a promotion which could happen this year.
Yes, definitely. So we have some special offer for you if you have some budget left for this year. We have some special offers that are very attractive for who will purchase again this year in the last weeks of 2020. So the first proposes an additional month for free for and Woody Intuit Go subscription and the small packages if you buy before the end of December. Again, I said before, setting up Woody Social or Woody Intuit Go is really taking only some minutes. So and we have really affordable packages. So it's a good way to start with Woody Social or Woody Intuit Go. We have also prepared a special bundle price for Intuit Server plus 2 Woody Intuit Essentials clients, including the first year of support and the services. Why we have built this bundle is that we see that it's fitting with a lot of our customer needs, and we see a lot of customers wanting Woody Intuit Server for a watch folder ingest plus 2 Woody Intuit Essentials client for the camera ingest combined together. So it's a very attractive and interesting bundle in terms of features and covering of the needs. And we have decided to offer a free half day of training for all the customers who buy this year. Of course, the training might happen next year because the end of the year is quite close. And also an additional month for free of maintenance if you buy before the end of this year. So we are really looking forward helping you with your ingest workflows and helping you getting started with Woody and hopefully being happy with it.
Great. So thank you very much. I'm just taking my screen back in a way. And also, you're very welcome to ask any questions now or later, of course, whenever that suits you. I'd be very happy to answer that with Aurélien. So I think since we're European people, we'll celebrate Christmas a bit from the 24th over the weekend. But for any kind of urgent questions this year, we still find half an hour at the end of the year or even this week. So please don't be afraid to contact us. And of course, the Rahul team is also there. We can always start a discussion or an exchange on something. And as Aurélien mentioned, The big advantage of general software companies, it's super easy to hand over trial licenses. And the super advantage from Woody is that they have nice installers and a very intuitive also installation phase. So you wouldn't even need us at all the steps. So please take advantage of that. So at that time, I want to thank especially Aurélien for spending the time with us and giving us this great opportunities. Then as well to the Rahul team for supporting us all the way along, and for everyone who joined the session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Goodbye.